That's impossible.
Dang it.
Oh my god, these windows are so
You're gonna
thick.
steal from our father, aren't you?
Do you know what this first window is here for?
What first?
Okay, so I got two windows up. One of them's obviously the speech from the characters. But there seems to be another one for like...
That's combat and stuff. That's stats and, rolls.
Okay. Oh, and this one with the speech in it is also chat, too. Okay.
Good.
So event
I see
was-
you have the furs. Galen has probably set up
We don't
his
have the
tent on the
furs.
village green. He'll be enjoying the fair with the rest of the townsfolk. Last season, I asked him to bring a duskwood
nice.
bow to trade. Sell him the furs and use the coins he
He's
gives you
tiny.
to purchase the bow. Your friends await you at the bridge. I suppose you're anxious to see the fair. But don't forget to trade with Galen.
Gosh, he never lets us have fun. This house sucks. I'm gonna run away.
Oh yeah, sure, I'll follow you right behind you.
Where are you going?
I'm gonna go out.
Isn't there stuff in here?
Not yet.
Oh, not yet. Wait, I have something to give.
Get me! Get me! I think you can just drop it, but trading also works.
I'm gonna drop it.
Militia armor! It's not as dark though. I'm putting back on my rogue armor. If only there's a way to freaking color your items in game. Oh well.
Wait a minute, it took my mace away from. I had a mace. No,
Oh no, poor
They
Keen.
took away my lizard killing crudrill. Oh God, I just remember what's about to come up.
What?
Kel, can we just kill her now?
No!
Do we have to be good? Do we have to be good? Do we have to watch her die 5 million times again? Watching her be idiotic? Can we just kill her now and put her out of her misery?
Look, at least you don't have to spend the entire game with her.
That's true. But she's nearly not as bad as Emma. Isn't there something over here?
Dude, you're putting too much thought into this tutorial process.
My camera's acting weird. Give me a minute. I gotta alter my...
Deal with the echo. If anyone watched my video anyway.
Walking around's gonna be a little weird, though.
There you are. Come on, the fair's already started.
It's the biggest fair in years. There's folk in from all the outlying farms, and even a few from outside the mare. That means a big audience.
A big audience, all cheering for us. This year's our last chance to compete for the Harvest Cup. Our last chance to win.
I'm having some graphical issues. I'm probably gonna have to start turning some shadows down.
Damn, dude, for real?
The Mossfelds won both their
Yeah.
matches in the Harvest Brawl. They'll be tough to beat, but Amy's bound to win the Tourney of Talent for us.
I convinced Tarmus to teach me a few new spells. And I dug up a couple more from his spellbooks when he wasn't looking. Anyway, I heard Will Mossfeld is doing the same act this year, so that should help my chances.
Oh, gods. Not the pixie impressions again.
What is it with him and Pixies?
I don't know. He's like Ron Weasley in Spiders.
We sign up with Georg in the village square. Come on.
Game! Hold on, I'm gonna turn some shadows down, because I had everything all the way. And I mean everything. Drawing far shadows might help my improvements. Perform.
Maybe. Can you turn them off in game?
Yeah, I'm just check him out right now.
Okay. Be right back. I'm going to get some drink.
It's no blight, Georg. It's something else.
It's something else.
It's like the crops don't want to grow. Like they haven't the guts to up and face the sun.
What do the druids say?
Well, it's just a rub, Georg. There's no druids to be found, not head nor heel. It used to be they'd warned me of troubles, long before I noticed the signs myself. But this time, we're out in silence. You think we ought to say something? Everyone's gathered for the fair, even from the outlying farms.
No. They ought to be free from cares, at least for a day. We'll go round tomorrow. Talk to the households one by one.
Right you are, Georg. Tomorrow, then.
Did he just randomly wave?
Aha! I've been wondering when
Oh, yeah?
I'd see the three of you. Last year to compete, isn't that right? Rules are the same as ever. Win 3 of the 4 events, and you win the Harvest Cup. Win all 4, and the village council grants you a special prize. And nobody's done that since old Cormac. Oh, that boy was a legend. Oh, I'm sure there's 100 Cormacs in a city like Neverwinter. But for this town, he was as big as folks get. Old Cormac fought Lon Starling in the brawl, and some story that was. But I don't suppose you have time for stories just now.
To be a jerk or not to be a jerk?
Well, there's the Harvest Brawl. Old favorite, that one. And the Tourney of Talent. But you've got Amy on your team, so you're certain to win.
Thanks, Georg.
Just the truth, young lady. Your foster father's running the archery competition, as always, and I managed to convince Thomas to supervise the Knaves Challenge. I guess the Knaves Challenge will be your toughest event, though the Mossfeld boys might say otherwise.
We're set on that Knaves Challenge, right, Caleb? You're not gonna screw us over, are you?
I might.
Will and his brothers have won the Harvest Brawl 3 years running. It'll be tough to dislodge them, but remember, you only have to win 3 events to claim the cup. Keep an eye on Bevel, and don't let the Mossfelds get him riled. That's how they always beat him on the practice field.
Yeesh, Georg, I'm right here, you know.
If you have any troubles, you know where to find me. Oh, and good luck in the brawl! Need some help? Old Cormac fought in the Harvest Brawl against Bevel's older brother. Stuff of legend, that was.
I hardly remember Lorne. He was practically grown by the time I could walk, and he left town soon after.
That's right, Bevel. Some say it was the fight with Cormac that drove him out. It was the year of the foul harvest, when the crops grew stunted and weak. Not so different from this year, in fact, and folks were anxious for a fair to take their minds off their troubles. Now, it so happened that there were 2 village lads of the same age, and both of them were big. Now, not just big in a physical sense, mind you, but big in talent, and big in courage, and big in potential. Now, one of them alone would have been too big for this village, but they were 2, and the time was ripe for a contest between them. One of them was old Cormac. He trained with the militia since he was a lad, so he knew his way around a fighting ring. But all bets were on his rival, who was tougher still. Lorne Starling was his name, and he was a sight. Over 7 foot tall and built like a High Lord's keep. Our Bevel's a sturdy lad, to be sure, but it'd take 2 of him to match Lorne for size. Now, old Lorne was champion of the Harvest Brawl. 3 years he'd held the title, and most boys had only to look at him for they'd faint dead away. But our Cormac had a notion to win the brawl that year and humble his rival for good. So, up he steps, and the crowd goes hushed. Then, Lorne starts insulting him. It began as a good-natured ribbing, but Cormac just stood there, and he didn't say a word. And that got Lorne angry. He said not a word. Finally, Lorne came at him in a fury, still casting insults, but Cormac wouldn't rise to the bait. He took a few hits, but mostly he tried to stay out of Lorne's way. And Lorne got madder and madder and madder still. It went on for hours like that, through one day and into the next. Folks watched the match in shifts, one fellow sleeping and another awake. Then they'd swap places and fill each other in. And still Lorne got madder and wilder. Then, all of a sudden, Cormac stopped in his tracks and gave old Lorne a punch right in the nose. Oh, Lorne was so angry by then he couldn't block it. Cormac gave him another punch, and another, and another, until old Lorne toppled over like a felled oak. And just like that, Cormac won the Harvest Brawl.
Lorne mad?
Yeah, it sounds like he's really mad, bro.
Right.
Next day, Cormac was gone. Folks reckoned that he'd done all there was to do in West Harbor, and it was time to move on. As for Lorne, well, Lorne Starling never was the same after that fight. He and Cormac had been friends, you might say, but only one of them was going to leave that ring with his pride intact. Lorne skipped town too. Went and joined the Neverwinter Army, I hear. Why, I asked Cormac the same thing, just before he left town. "Georg," he said to me, "Lorne is a big fella, but his anger made him small. I just had to wait till he was small enough to beat." Well, most of it. That's to say, more's true than isn't. I've livened up bits, here and there.
Okay, so I'm guessing they didn't actually fight for days, but whatever.
No, and Lorne probably wasn't 7 feet tall.
Oh, I don't know, dude.
Quite right. And the day's getting on. Need some help? Harvest Fair's got a double meeting for most folks in this village. It's the anniversary of the attack on our village. When all those demons came, everybody lost friends and family. And your foster father takes things harder than most. Best not to trouble him about it.
Okay, well, we don't need to hear any of those.
No,
So, I don't think I actually have enough sleight of fists. Actually, I don't have any, I don't think. Well, let's see. Because my dexterity should naturally boost all of my thief skills, so maybe I'll have at least one.
Alright, so
Nope.
let's do
Okay,
the...
so we have to get the kid.
Alright, so we have to do the talent thing first.
Yeah, the talent thing will be the easiest thing to do first. Then the archery challenge. Then the, feathers.
Who has the highest dexterity, me or you?
I do. For Shouty.
Okay.
I think I built like 20? I might have gone back to 19. But either way, it's really high.
Do you want to do the spellcasting control, or do you want me?
You go ahead and do it. I'm gonna go ahead and... Well, I don't know if that'll interrupt you or not. I'm gonna not do that. I'm just gonna let you finish this. I want the game to bug out on me doing something else.
Well,
while
here,
you're doing that.
you select. Can you?
Yeah. I just wanted you to do it.
Yes.
No, I know how to do it.
We'll do it then.
Oh, you think I can't do it, huh?
Well, yeah.
Oh, actually, I kind of needed this because I forgot what the quick cast window is. Hold on, I'm actually reading all this now.
to talk to Dagon in order to get the thing from him?
Yay!
Yampe yay galore.
I am no danger.
Ooh, Brother Marion's watching too. He's probably looking at that wolf, at that doggy.
Great.
Yeah, Keenan enlarge somebody.
One.
Yay!
That's not the only thing about Bevel that needs enlarging. Wink, wink. That was a really bad joke. I'm not even gonna try anymore.
Let's see. Dabra.
Dabra or Dabu? Ain't that all?
Yeah, I had to get out of the tutorial.
Dang, his mother's old though. And Bevel's so young. Like shoot, I thought women couldn't give babies after a while. Like shit.
I am no danger. I am no danger. I am no danger.
It is a big pig.
Well, Orland's right. This pig's been enchanted. It's a faint aura, so it could have been a simple enlargement spell, or maybe a potion.
Why are you all the way over there? Why are you in charge? What the heck?
'Cause I'm in charge, bitch.
Well, Retta did give us a scroll of Lesser Dispel. All I'd have to do is read the words.
Wait a minute. Shouldn't we say something to Louis? He's a foul old wretch. But we ought to give him a chance to withdraw his pig from the contest before he's shamed in front of everyone.
That's his own fault. We're gonna use the scroll.
No, I'm gonna talk to the dude. Why are you in charge?
I'm not. It's just that I was closer to her, which is why she started talking to me.
Alright, Kel, do it.
I don't have it. Neither does Amy. You gotta give it to one of us.
Oh.
What do you want?
Derp. You can give it to me though.
Can you cast it?
Yeah. Watch and learn. Wadoosh.